In Prague, activists staged a demonstration to draw attention to human rights violations in Azerbaijan, where the European Games have begun. They held a mock boxing match in which a civil society activist was about to defeat a policeman, but then reinforcements arrived. The commentator said it was in breach of the Olympic spirit. Azerbaijan has been widely criticised for a harsh crackdown in the run-up to the Games. Dozens of dissidents and journalists are being held in Azerbaijani jails, including RFERL contributor Khadija Ismailova. In the Ukrainian capital Kiev, a protest was held by owners of street kiosks who demanded a meeting with Mayor Vitaly Klitschko. Klitschko has announced plans to clear the streets of unregistered kiosks. The protesters said it would destroy their livelihoods. In Odesa, around 300 Ukrainian activists gathered outside the main administration building to meet the new governor of the region, former Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili. After briefly chatting with them outside, he invited them in for a question and answer session. Saakashvili drew applause at the June 11th meeting with a pledge that he would be like a bulldog, modernising what he called Soviet-style structures. In Peshawar, in northwest Pakistan, protesters burned the Indian flag and chanted anti-Indian slogans. The protest followed comments by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, accusing Pakistan of spreading terror in India. The protesters also denounced an Indian army raid into Myanmar this week, where they killed a number of Islamic militants. In Islamabad, the offices of Save the Children were sealed off and the charity's international staff ordered to leave the country due to what authorities deemed as anti-Pakistan activities. Save the Children, which rejects the claims, has been accused by Pakistan in the past of working covertly with the CIA. In Erbil, in Iraq's Kurdish region, thousands of people attended a concert in support of a UNESCO campaign to protect cultural heritage. Kurdish star Parwaz Hussein, the main attraction at the June 11th event, said music and heritage bound people together. UNESCO's campaign was launched in Baghdad in March and comes after Islamic State militants have deliberately damaged World Heritage sites in Iraq and Syria. In Kosovo's capital, Pristina, more than 5,000 skirts and dresses were hung on washing lines at the main football stadium in a tribute to survivors of sexual violence. Human rights groups say as many as 20,000 women may have been raped by Serbian forces between 1989 and 1999. The opening of the installation marked the 16th anniversary of NATO deploying ground forces in Kosovo to protect the majority ethnic Albanian population. And a Serbian army unit left Belgrade for the Central African Republic to replace colleagues in a UN peacekeeping mission. Serbian soldiers now serve in another 8 UN and EU peacekeeping missions in Africa and the Middle East. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.